I went to my brother's funeral and noticed a little boy staring at me intently. There was a slight resemblance between him and my brother. Before I could think further, the boy ran straight towards me. I instinctively stepped back, but then I saw someone approaching with a flower basket. My reflex was to bend down and scoop the child up, which unexpectedly caused me to knock over the boy's aunt, sending her to the ground and injuring her hand. The aunt was taken to the hospital for treatment, and I had no choice but to stay at the funeral as a family member. To my surprise, the boy sat quietly. As I was hesitating over the food at the funeral, the boy's small hand immediately slapped the picture of the beef soup. At that moment, he wanted another hug, but I flatly refused. The next second, the boy started crying in frustration. I couldn't hold my ground anymore, so I stuffed a piece of chocolate into his mouth. The sweetness melted on his tongue, and magically, the tears stopped. But the calmness was short-lived. That little figure stuck to me again. Without hesitation, his finger, just after picking his nose, went straight into his mouth. For someone like me with strong cleanliness habits, this was simply unforgivable. I told him not to come near, but when he was about to lose his balance and fall, I instinctively pulled him back into my arms. The boy smiled happily at me. Then, in the next second, his body twisted in the air. Before I knew it, he threw up all over me. I rushed to the restroom to clean myself, my face full of despair. But when I turned around, I saw the boy trying to imitate me, standing on tiptoe, trying to put his little face under the running water. He didn't understand what I said, but he just liked being close to me. I found a water bucket and used it as a temporary stroller, attracting the attention of everyone around. Finally, the boy's aunt returned. Her wrist was severely sprained, and she had to wear a splint for 2 weeks. But when she saw her nephew sitting in the water bucket, her heart tightened. She wanted to pick him up, but even the slightest effort caused her sharp pain. Now, she couldn't even lift a child. We spent the rest of the time managing the funeral ceremonies together. The boy was exceptionally well behaved, sitting quietly in front of the memorial and playing with toys with his aunt. After the funeral, we faced a very real problem. The boy's parents had died in a car accident. As his uncle and aunt, if neither of us wanted to take him in, he would be sent to an orphanage. I had a distant relationship with my brother, and the memory of being abandoned in an orphanage as a child was a wound that never healed. I was also afraid of becoming another version of my brother, afraid of making promises I couldn't keep, and even more afraid of being hurt again by the constraints of family. The boy's aunt saw my hesitation. Without a moment's hesitation, she decided to take on the responsibility